Hey everyone, I'm going to be giving a deep dive into UX design, how I got into it, and how you can too. I am currently a UX designer at UNICEF, and I've been getting a bunch of messages on LinkedIn asking me how to get into this field, so might as well share the knowledge. So what is UX design? So UX design is this process that designers use in order to create meaningful and relevant experiences for the end user. So from the start, I pretty much learned through Coursera and Springboard through their free resources that they provide, given that they are a paid bootcamp. And I did this because my college didn't really offer any design courses in terms of UX design. It was more towards their master's program. And from there, I took those experiences and I pretty much practiced using DailyUI, in which it's a 100-day design challenge in which every day you're tasked with designing something new, whether it's buttons, modals, web landing pages, in addition to other things. In addition, I also participated in design jams, in which they're pretty much like hackathons, but they have a more design lens focus, in which, for example, there's Adobe Creative Jams, in which they partner up with other big companies in giving you a prompt, and you work alongside a few designers in designing a final product. You can also add it to your portfolio, which I'll elaborate upon in a moment. So there's also case studies. So case studies are these things that designers use in order to create a thing in which they identify a problem, and from there they go about solving it. So a user pain point, and then they go about redesign or iterating upon it so that it is better for the user in the end. For example, there's Facebook, in which a while back, Facebook only had likes, and they didn't have the crying emoji or the happy emoji or the laughing one for that matter. So what they did was they pretty much redesigned and reiterated upon what did they want this emoji to look like and how would they go about implementing it, which required a bunch of usability testing in addition to eventually prototyping it to their final product. So from there, you have to host those on a platform. Your portfolio is a representation of you as a designer overall, which brings me to my next point, which is applying to jobs. So I use LinkedIn, Glassdoor, Indeed on my main platforms. So you pretty much have to identify is this something I'm able to do when you apply to these jobs? So on these company listings, they'll have UX design intern, and then they'll have a bunch of responsibilities that they'll ask. And pretty much in the beginning, you might be intimidated, but I'd say it's really important to look at those and identify that, oh, okay, maybe I should read up on this. Maybe I should get more practice with this. And from there, you can definitely build on and definitely get more experience. There's also AngelList, which they're not paid internships for most part, as it's generally early seed startups, but it also gives you a great platform to build on your experiences and work cross-functionally. But that's about it from me. But if you have any further questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or just message me on LinkedIn. But as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to be awesome.